Hi everybody, smart shopping expert Trae Bodge here, and today I want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, which is silver hair. I've been going silver since I was in my mid-20s, and I'm now 50, and I'm pretty excited to see now that silver hair is having something of a moment. Definitely not the case back in my mid-20s when I started going silver. I was working at Kiehl's at the time, and for the most part I received positive feedback. Of course, I was very young, and so it was kind of novel. However, I did have some pushback from African American women, which is something I can't quite figure out yet. Looking forward to getting to the bottom of that, but many women told me that they couldn't believe that I was allowing myself to go gray. They couldn't believe that I was letting myself look so old. So, that's a bit troubling to think back on, but for the most part, like I said, I've had very positive feedback. Obviously, as I got older and I became more silver, it became a bit of an issue because it got so white on the top, and I did feel like it was aging me. I started doing some low lighting on the top, which actually was really helpful, and it's something that I would recommend if you are going silver and you feel like it's happening too fast. It's a good way to kind of allow it to come in also in a little bit more of a subtle way. And if you're not familiar, that low lighting is streaking dark, so you can streak dark right next to some of the silver, and kind of highlights the silver and makes it look more sparkly, but it makes the silver a little less plentiful, if that makes sense. Low lighting is something that I did for a while. Unfortunately, my hair could not take any kind of chemical for too long because I started having a lot of breakage. I experimented with henna after that, which didn't work out well at all because the color I could never get the color right. But I did discover demi-permanent hair color, which was easy for me to do at home, and I would streak my hair at home just on the top, and demi-permanent didn't damage my hair, and then it rinses out after a certain number of washes, and so that was a good way for me to kind of mask a little bit of the sort of the ultra silver that was happening on the top of my head. More recently, in the past maybe 6 months, I just said, screw it. I'm just gonna go all the way, and so this is what you got. I mean, I think I have a little demi-permanent at the very ends. I've been having it cut out, but this is it. I did say that silver hair is having a kind of a moment, and it really is. If you haven't noticed, we're seeing more celebrities and models coming out with silver hair. Women are starting to grow their hair out, allowing the gray to come in. I'm really excited to see all of this. Allure magazine actually called out silver as one of the most on-trend hair colors of the year last year. And then just yesterday, I saw that L'Oreal named silver to be the most coveted hair color of 2019, and they have all sorts of silver hair colors, and people are coloring their hair silver, which I think is pretty funny, and also very pretty. Glamour magazine did an interesting piece last week, I believe, about women in their 20s and 30s who are starting to let their silver come in, and they're just embracing it. And then we've been seeing lots of articles about this here and there, and so I've been really, really encouraged to see this, because my question is, how did we get here? How did this, which is happening naturally, become a bad thing? Why is it that if you have silver hair that you are washed up as a woman, you've lost your appeal, it's not attractive, it's not sexy, it's not beautiful? How did this happen to us? So that is one of the biggest reasons why I'm really excited to see that silver hair is being embraced. I'm not going to say that having silver hair is for everyone. It doesn't work for every hair type or every skin tone. So if you are younger, especially if you're starting to grow silver, why not just let it grow in a little bit and see what happens? Talk to your hairstylist and see if they want to color around it, for instance, if you're someone who colors their hair. If you are someone who's been coloring and covering your silver for a long time, you're probably in the trickiest position, because it is hard to grow out. If you have black hair, for instance, and you've been dyeing your hair black, to grow that silver out is hard. So you have to do it carefully with kind of streaking, low lighting, bringing it in subtly, or getting a pretty drastic haircut and kind of letting it grow out from scratch. So I'm not going to say that it's easy, but I am going to say that you will feel beautiful. You will feel empowered because you are owning what is happening to you naturally, and that's a good thing. I hope that this has helped you if you are going silver and in deciding whether you're going to embrace it or not. I would encourage you to do so. You will find that you will have to change your makeup up a little bit. You can start wearing cooler colors than you have in the past. You can wear cooler colors of clothing as well. If you have glasses, you may need to change the color of your frames eventually so they're more complementary, especially if you had a very warm hair color before. These are some tweaks and adjustments that you can make, similar to if you were going to color your hair a different color. You'd need to make those changes. It is having a moment, and I hope that you embrace it. And if you have any questions about this, please put them below. If you have a friend who is contemplating going silver or has spent many years covering their silver, please share this with them. And please visit my website at TrueTrae.com for more content about beauty, and then also smart shopping and how to save money. I have email blasts that come out twice a month that I think you'll find very helpful. And so please sign up. And if there are specific videos that you'd like to see me do, let me know that too. I'd love to hear from you. And in the meantime, stay beautiful and happy shopping, of course.